Gang, we are in the building. What, Austin? What? No, it's in focus. We're starting. We're already starting. We're not cutting. No, we're starting. I'm in focus. Gang, we are in the building. Austin is trying to mess us up already, but I'm loud and I'm excited because this is my family. I just did the Penthouse episode 2, you know, the talk show my wife has on YouTube. And when I started off, Austin and Bailey were just like, why are you talking slow? You're usually like, gang. I'm just like, yo, what's up, I'm Swaggy. But they not the family, y'all the family, you feel me? We are in the building. Swaggy C is here. I'm your host. The Swag Academy is blessed that you are watching it on your YouTube screens. Austin is behind the camera, and we are excited to make another video. Quick announcement before we get right into the video, because I have a lot of things I want to talk about in a very short amount of time. The Blueprint course is still active up until New Year's, and live trading was a success today, but this video is gonna get posted tomorrow, so basically yesterday. I got that right? Yep. I got it right. So that means live trading was a success. I'm about to do a webinar right now and day trade live for London session with the squad. So I appreciate everybody for pushing me to launch this new thing, you know what I mean? But other than that, let's get right into the video because I appreciate you guys for constantly tuning into my channel over and over again. And before we get into that, make sure you subscribe below so you can be notified when a video like this drops and you can be a part of the family. And at the end of it, or maybe now, because I said that in my last video as well, now off GP alone, because all the value I provided for you so far, I'm pretty sure this isn't your first video. You know who Swaggy C is already. So do me a favor and like the video. Like if you're not gonna subscribe, at least like the video. Try and do both. I love you. So this video is for small account day traders. Like there's a lot of people who are in my academy, are in other academies, you know, learning from other mentors. There's people who are in like a course at all and they're just learning off of baby pips, you know what I mean? Who have small accounts. Realistically, not everybody's going to have $10, $20, $30,000 starting out. Like me, I have a $400,000, you know, day trading account. Not everybody's gonna have that. Totally understandable. You don't even need all of that of your own capital, and I'm gonna get into that in a second. Here's what you should do. Number one, stop listening to people out there saying you can turn $10 into $10,000 in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. That's not realistic. I got a $1 account, I'm gonna see how I can flip it. Or I got a $100 account, I'm gonna turn $100 into 100,000. That is not realistic, so please get that out of your mind. And the issue is, a lot of you guys, sorry, I just ate, you know, with my wife, beautiful wife. But a lot of you guys are coming into this market and you're seeing a viral video from somebody and it's titled like, how I turned $200 into 20,000 or 2 million. And you guys think you can do the same thing, and I'm here to tell you, no offense, you can't. My channel is known for being very transparent on how you are in the market. That's why in my academy, I'm very transparent with taxes and brokers and everything to try to get you guys right. Stop listening to them because it's not realistic. Now, what you should know is that these people already have money. So to stimulate their brain, because you gotta realize, when you play basketball, there's new competition coming in over and over again. So you gotta, you know, LeBron gotta go against Kobe. Then he gotta go against, you know, Kevin Durant. Then he gotta go against Giannis. And then he gotta go against, you know, the next new, you know, comer. It's always something new. With this market, there's not something new. It's just you in the market. Like I keep saying over and over again, technical analysis does not change. The only new things that come are the fundamental aspects of monetary policy and all of that stuff. That changes, obviously, you know, going on. But that's it. It's no new thing. So back to my point, to stimulate your brain, what some traders do, and me included, you know, even people, you know, Sean Lee did it in Astro and other people in general, we try to test ourselves and see how good we can be on a smaller account now that we made it, you know what I mean? So, you know, Sean did the $5,000 challenge, I've done a $3,000 challenge, and there's people who do $10 and $20 challenges. Now, doing a challenge because you made it already is viable because people like them, I've never done a $10 account because it's really stupid, but people want to test their skills. Okay, you know, I made it and I got money now, but let me turn this $10 account into 10,000. Let me see if I can do it. If I fail, oh well. That's the difference. Theirs is a, oh well. You are trading with money you can barely afford to lose. You should not be coming into this market struggling with $200 and being like, all right, I'm gonna try to flip this $200 into 20,000 and then get mad when you don't. You shouldn't be doing that. Here's what you should be thinking. You, as a small account trader, should be looking to get funded by some type of firm or some type of company that's been coming out. All these different firms that's coming out, you should do your research and get funded by them, and here's why. There's FTMO, there's Astro Effects Accelerated Program, there's this thing called CTI, there's a couple of different funding opportunities out there where you can give a little bit of capital and they will help you leverage and give you a larger account size, if you prove it to them. The reason why that's going to be beneficial to you guys is chances are you're coming into this market, you don't have $25,000 to trade with. You don't have 10, you don't have 50. These, different funds will give you the capital to do that. Now, there's a 70-30 split or a 50-50 split or 60-40 as, different firms have different things. The reason why it's so beneficial to you guys is the money that you're constantly blowing over and over and over and over and over again, you should not be coming into this market trying to be rich in the first month or 2 or 3. Use that small account that you have, that's $100 or $200, and try to get the consistency down pat. Once you feel like you have the consistency down pat, then get funded by one of these firms. Take their challenge or whatever the case may be. And mind you, I never did FTMO or anything. Like I said, it's my money. Like I'm investing in. And me and Astro are working on a lot of few things ourselves, but I never did FTMO. So don't think I'm just what's the word? Recommending, I guess. Recommending FTMO. I'm not saying that, but do your research because I know a lot of people who are FTMO funded or whatever you want to call it, and they're doing good. But you want to look into companies like that because you get more for your money. You put in $300 or $500 or even $200 to take a challenge to see how good of a day trader you can be. And if you pass the challenge, guess what? You now have a $25,000 account that is split 70-30, 50-50, 60-40. That alone is better than you trying to flip a $100 account. Why? Because you now have $25,000 or $50,000, right, to trade with. Let's say you make $10,000, right? Great. 70-30 split means you got $7,000 and they got $3,000. Great. You can run it up some more, or you can be smart and take that $7,000 and put it into your own account. So now you got 100% all profit split, all yours. And that's only gonna come when you manipulate the system, like I keep saying all the time, and use those fully funded companies. And people don't look at it that way. Now, you can keep whether it's the FTMO or all these other companies, forever, great. But my advice would be go that way. Have the small account that you're doing right now, and this is what is so hard for small account traders. They have $200 and they're trying to live off that $200. You will not live as a day trader with a $200 account size. Sorry to break it to you. You just won't. Even $500, you just won't. So when you have these small accounts, look for the consistency and how many pips you can get and how much of a winning streak you can go on. And can you keep your trading plan, intact? Can you remain disciplined? Can you not get emotional? Do it on a live account because on a demo account, people see it all the time. You can make so much money in a demo account and then on a live account, you can't make anything. Why? Because emotions come into play. On a demo, it's not your real money. Place it, walk away, great. On a live account, you got the same strategies. The market isn't different on a demo account versus a live account. The difference is it's your money at play. It's real life emotions. And being in the market in real life time will help you. But would you have those small accounts, focus on the consistency. Don't focus on turning $300 into $30,000 because now you're emotionally tied to that goal. And then if you don't make it, you may over leverage yourself and use a 1 to 200 leverage on an unregulated broker, start trading gold in US 30 when you only have $300 and you blow your account over and over again, and after 3 or 4 blown accounts, you want to quit. You're looking at it the wrong way. I have, one of the people who's on the Swaggy Academy team, her name is Dominique. And Dominique, she just showed me her MyFX book yesterday, and she had a 277% gain on it. You know what I mean? She's doing amazing. She had a $300 account and she took it to $1,000. Like gain-wise, that's sickening and insane. And she's not looking at it as, all right, I'm gonna live off this account. No, she's building, her trading profile, seeing how good and consistent she can be. Like I looked at her MyFX book up and down. She was constantly getting 70 pips, 80 pips, 70 pips, 100 pips, 60 pips. So you know, like she knows the type of trader she is. So when she does get funded, like I could throw her $20,000 right now. I would be confident that she'd be able to flip it. Now she wouldn't, and not trying to flip it, but like live off of it, because I don't endorse flipping, but live off of it. She wouldn't do it because she'd be scared. That's when the emotion comes in. All right, I have Swaggy's money. So then she'd become a bad day trader because now she's emotionally tied to something else. But I'm trying to get you to see the point. The goal is to use that small account that you have right now. And sorry I'm talking like this because I just got my braces tightened and they hurt so much. But use that small account that you have. Focus on the consistency. Don't jump into this market and you just heard about it last month and you're already trying to get funded by somebody else because you're just gonna lose over and over again. Focus on the consistency. I'm trying to give you guys some motivation, but some real life information and real life hype. Love the grind. Like, love the grind. I did, like I said, my interview that's gonna come out with Austin and Hollywood later is that people want to skip the process. Like I keep saying over and over again, you just heard about this market a few months ago, and now you're mad because you're not making the crazy amount of profits. I'm 5-6 years into this game. I'm not 5-6 months. I'm not 5-6 weeks. I'm not 5-6 days. So stop trying to compare yourself to me or other mentors. I know Quillian just made $1 million off US 30 last week, and you guys are like, okay, that's so motivational, and it is 100%. Motivated me. $1 million in a week. That's sickening. But you guys are taking that and placing that on yourself and getting mad when you don't make. Okay, if he can make $1 million, I can make 10,000 a week. Don't look at it like that. Mind you, it's a one-on-one game in the market. It's not even a 5-on-5 sport. It is one-on-one. You in the market, that's it. Your brain, the market, that's it. So use that, and I hope this video really resonates with you guys so you guys can understand. It's not about flipping a $10 account to 10,000. You can try those games when you make it and you're already a good day trader and you feel like, all right, I already got this account that I'm living off of, but let me just test my skills. Let me test my strategies, whether it's scalping, intraday, or swing trading. Let me test it out. Cool, do that. But if you think you're gonna come into this market, bare and naked and just come right in and then start with a $20 account and then just try to flip it, it's not gonna work. You don't know enough to do that. Focus on the consistency, get a funded account, use that funded account with the profit that you make, whether you make 10,000, 20, or 30. Remember, you will get a 70, 60, or 50, depending on the company you choose, % split of that. Use that $20,000, put it into your own account. Now you have a $20,000 account that's all yours. It's really that simple. And then go from there. And you don't gotta worry about other people's money or passing a challenge. It's your money at that point. Just like I said in my 9-to-5 video, use your 9-to-5, stack up the money, use that to fund your day trading account over and over again, to build the consistency and build the account. Manipulate the system, just like this, manipulate the system. Take their funds and then make your own account. That's my only advice to small account traders. You won't ever hear from me saying, or I'll ever make a video saying, turn $25 into 25,000. Like, I just won't. I'll say 5,000 to 25,000 because that's realistic, but I will never say $5 to 25,000, or it's just not realistic. I won't say that. But 1,000 to 5,000 or 5,000 to 20,000, yeah, that's reasonable at that point. And you're only gonna get there if you have a good job where you can afford to do that, great. But most people who are watching this video don't, and you're only gonna get there if you can use your small account, which is the $300 or $400, get consistent on it, and then apply for these funds. Because you guys I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, and I'm gonna finish this video in like the next 60 seconds, but I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's not like you gotta put in $20,000 to get 25. You just gotta, put in maybe 200 or 300 to pass the test. That money is non-refundable unless you pass the test. And if you pass the test, now you have that big account. But you get in, the entryway is the $500, the $400, that's non-refundable unless you pass. Most people fail, and that's how these companies keep that $400 and $500. But when you do pass, because you built the consistency and you got your strategy down packed, they give you your money back and the big account because they trust you as a trader. And now you have that split, manipulate the system, take that funds, put it into your own account. And now you were just a small trader last year or 2 years ago, and now you have your own account that's not shared with nobody else, your own account, and it's $15,000 richer or $10,000 richer, even $5,000. Like even 3,000, that's a good enough account size. But 30 and 300, That's too low. Like realistically, you know what I mean? The market will get you. And I'm tired of talking Austin because my teeth hurt very, very much. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what videos you want to see next, because like the last video I put out, you know, books you guys want to read. Me and Austin didn't just brainstorm that. We did a poll and a lot of y'all said that. So we made it. So, but like, I'm here to serve y'all. You guys gotta realize that. So let me know in the comments how you feel about this video, what video you want to see next. Damn, my teeth hurt really bad. This is sickening, bro. Like the video, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video or in my academy if you decide to join. Gang.